was April, May, and I was on a mid-watch, just started the mid-watch, and I noticed something that was really unusual, and I heard it. And per instructions, just like we were trained to do, the first thing I did was I locked on, got the best possible signal, and I turned on the high-speed tapes, because we were supposed to do that first. So I turned on the tapes, and had that going. And the next thing that you're trained to do, everybody, not just me, but you get a fix, find out where it is. Okay. So I called down to DF, and my buddy Ski was on that night, and I said, I gave him the frequency, and he tracked it, and he got back, and I'm looking on him on a small map a global map that I had. That's strange. It was totally unusual, the direction, the bearings. And then again, I'm still a rookie. I'm only there two and a half, 3 months. So I said, you want to do that for me again, please? So he comes back to me, and he says, I don't think this is right, because according to the fixes you gave me, that's between Moscow and Havana. And all of a sudden I stopped, and I saw Havana, and I go, wow, I knew the revolution, all of us, and all of a sudden this is 3 years after the revolution. I said, wow. So, I just kept taping it, and when the tape got down to about an inch, you threw another tape in, like a backup. And I knew it was hot because within 45 minutes of me telling my supervisor, second class, Richie Wilk, I says, I have something really strange here, and I think it's hot. So he agreed, and we had the head of the ComStay down there. The old man, the captain, came down.
Ooh, okay.
And of course...
Then this is important.
Well, I didn't even know if he had a clearance. That's the first thing I asked.
Oh, really? The captain?
Yeah, well,
that's true. He may not have, yeah.
So within, I think at around somewhere between 0400, 0415 in the morning, the first 2 or 3 tapes were on their way to Naval Security Group down in Fort Meade, Maryland, by jet. So because of the time differential, it's 6 hours, because we were on Greenwich Mean.
Right.
So we were, between the time situation, they were probably there at Fort Meade and NSA at like 6:30 in the morning.
So in 1962, you got this obviously one of the first transmits between Moscow and Havana.
Well, we definitely think it was, and not only us, we had heard through the grapevine, scuttlebutt as we used to say, that there were 6 or 7 stations, communication stations throughout Europe, all did the same thing within a 12 to 15 minute period.
Wow.
Which is great.